Hello, I'm Karina Robertson, and this is the Capital Compass. Today, we're taking a closer look at Greenbridge Metals, a company advancing a diversified portfolio of critical minerals projects across North America. Greenbridge is advancing a flagship asset supported by a compliant mineral resource estimate package, together with a suite of high-leverage advanced-stage exploration properties. With exposure to multiple critical minerals, near-term catalysts, and growing visibility at the federal level, the company is positioning itself for the next phase of exploration and value creation. Joining me now to walk through the story is David Suda, President, CEO, and Director of Greenbridge Metals. David, welcome to the Capital Compass.
Thanks, Karina. Thanks for the introduction. It's a mouthful. We've got so much that you've already won the challenge on the hardest thing to say. It's great to be here.
Well, thank you. Your turn is next. David, Greenbridge is somewhat unique in that you were advancing a flagship asset alongside several advanced stage exploration properties rather than focusing on a single early stage project. Can you walk us through the portfolio and explain why this structure makes sense right now?
Sure, Karina. We've been very intentional about building a portfolio that balances scale, quality, and optionality. At the core is our flagship Serpentine asset. It's supported by a compliant mineral resource estimate package in what we think is the premier North American copper-nickel district. Around that, we've assembled advanced stage exploration properties with strong historical data and modern targeting. This approach provides multiple avenues for value creation while maintaining discipline and flexibility.
Now, you've recently delivered a number of milestones from N1 43-101 technical reporting to geophysical surveys and high-grade copper results. Across the portfolio, what are the most important near-term catalysts investors should be watching?
The most important near-term catalysts for us are tied directly to active work programs. So we just finished raising money and we're deploying that capital into the ground. People should be watching us for results from ongoing sampling and assay programs at our Skibo property, where we've already shown some really good results earlier in the year. And we're now advancing to delineate high priority copper targets. And in parallel, we're preparing to commence a drill program at a very compelling target called Titac, which is focused on copper and other critical metals, including titanium. And in addition, we're beginning the process of de-risking Serpentine, which I've already said is our flagship project. It's highly strategic, and we are very much looking forward to getting those programs started, working towards preliminary technical studies.
Now, your portfolio includes exposure to multiple critical minerals, which are increasingly central to electrification infrastructure and energy transition policies in North America. How do you see Greenbridge fitting into that broader supply chain conversation?
Greenbridge was really purpose-built for this. I mean, it even flows to the name Greenbridge. Critical minerals are something that lie at the crux of what's happening, to our society and our culture with electrification, huge demand for various metals for batteries in cars, the phones that people hold in their hand, and a lot of the security and ethical issues that flow around those things have really become tantamount. And these projects carry many of those critical metals, including copper, nickel, vanadium, cobalt, platinum group metals, including things like palladium, cobalt. So, we could really be a big part, a meaningful part of providing domestic supply of these metals over the long term.
All right. And your flagship property, Serpentine, is located adjacent to the North Met project operated by Teck Resources in Glencore, which has been placed on the FAST-41 federal permitting dashboard. Why is that regional permitting context important, and how does it potentially benefit project development over the long term?
Look, I think these kinds of moves really highlight the urgency behind, finding new sources of these critical metals. not only finding them, but developing them through to production and reshoring the production of these things, in what we all see in the global context of what's happening right now as extremely important. So, Fast 41 is really just it's a set of critical pathways designed to create a transparent and urgent process to moving, these key projects ahead. The fact that NorthMet, which is directly next to Serpentine and is being run by a joint venture between two major mining companies, shows us, that not only is this really important right now, not only is there a tailwind, but also we've managed to find something that's, right square next to it.
And finally, you're supported by a team with both technical depth and capital markets experience. As you look ahead, how does that combination help Greenbridge execute disciplined exploration while continuing to build long-term value?
Well, it's most important. The ability to identify strong assets, to acquire leverage to them for the right price, in order to create value. The technical teams, in my mind, are tantamount in terms of the importance of advancing the understanding of the geology, running the operational processes of advancing those understandings, making discoveries, and then taking discoveries and moving them through development. It's really important to note that Greenbridge is sourcing most of its teams. We're building teams with people that have tremendous amounts of experience. And also, we want to certainly hire as many people from Minnesota as we can, where there's a tremendous depth of technical expertise and experience.
David, thank you so much for joining us and walking us through the Greenbridge Metals story. For more information, visit greenbridgemetals.com. I'm Karina Robertson, and this has been the Capital Compass. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.